Jake, you don't make any sense. Jake, you're a piece of shit. A piece of shit. Oh, Jake, you suck.
The podcast could. I could start right here. Who knows? I might.
You'd better not.
If you're foolish enough to
Is there
to choose when I hit record, I took 3 shits before you figured out you need to plug in your phone, dude. I set up this entire camera audio situation, took 4.5 shits, and right when I sit down, I go, "We're rolling."
I get up and plug in my
You
phone.
get up to plug in your phone.
Well,
dude.
I wanted it plugged in, out of sight, out of mind, and on airplane mode, so that there's no distracting vibrations.
Wow, you went airplane mode for me for this podcast, dude.
Dude,
That's a lot of respect. Airplane mode.
This is as sacred to me as an airplane.
How airplanes are sacred to you?
No, this is more sacred.
Wait, do you think the plane will go down if you turn it off airplane mode?
No.
Why do they do that? Do you have any sort of a take on it?
Good question. Well, can I tell you a story?
Sure.
I was FaceTiming with my friend.
Don't tell me a story. Dude.
on your podcast.
Dude, I would appreciate if you didn't tell me a
Don't
single
come on my
story.
podcast and tell me a story.
Yeah, don't please me with good tales. Dude.
I was FaceTiming my good friend. I was leaving. I think I was flying out of LA.
Yeah.
And I was FaceTiming my friend Nether Helmy. Shout him out.
Yeah. What's his name?
Nader is how white people pronounce it.
Yeah.
Nether
Helmy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Good friend.
Yeah.
Maybe you've met him. Anyway. And we were FaceTiming, and I was in the seat, and I was just kind of on one, and like, the people in my road were not having it.
Yeah.
But I just kind of didn't care. I had my
What
window.
do you mean by on one? You were just like being silly, just yelling.
Well, yeah. Normally I'm pretty respectful, but I kind of didn't care. And I think that we bring that out in each other. We were being kind of silly on the.
You bring out just like a disregard for all people around.
Yeah, because we had
That's
some
fun.
late nights in college, just until 5 a.m. and then we'd see the
yeah.
runners waking up early and starting their jog, and we're just like crusty as hell.
Yeah.
As the sun is coming up.
Did that make you feel good or bad? Where you're like, dude, we're out here partying, or were you like, damn, I gotta change my life a little bit?
A little of both, but I think mostly fuck these squares. Honestly.
Yeah. That's how I felt, dude.
Five.
Same thing in the city. I would probably too many. You know what happens is that you do it one too many nights, and you're like, all right, they're no. I'm the square now. I'm the
yeah,
loser
it's true.
now.
At a certain, and you get a little older, and you're like,
yeah.
their bodies are gonna feel good.
When I was 28 and I saw that for like the 1,000th time, I was like, I need to change it in my life.
Yeah, at a certain point, you're like, these people, they're reading the room.
Yeah, I had a gym right near me, and I would come back from the bar at like 5 a.m., 6 in the morning, and I would see just people waiting for the gym to open.
Oh,
Like so clutch that they're
dude,
waiting.
That's gross.
I guess it's a little gross.
No, be there when it opens. That's cool.
But they're healthy, dude. But you know what? It was a little cunty because everyone was like like looking at their phone and like angry.
Right.
It sucked.
Yeah.
Just dudes who were like, I gotta go to work. I gotta get 15 minutes in before my job.
I hate the impatient energy. If you have just like a disgusting impatient energy, it's gonna be hard to win me over, honestly.
Yeah, well, all these people. I mean, okay. Well, then fuck these people. You know what?
Yeah.
Fuck these people. Continue your story.
Nice. So we're FaceTiming, and I'm on the flight, and they're doing the thing, but I know all the rules. Everyone knows all the rules.
Yeah.
And at a certain point, I'm like, I'm just gonna stay on this FaceTime.
Yeah.
And then the steward keep coming by, and I put my phone away, and then I just take it back out, and I'm like, fuck these people, and like,
yeah.
And he's like, keep me on, and I'm like, hell yeah.
You thought you were doing something so rebellious?
No, it is transgressive to be on a FaceTime. You're using the most data. You're sending you're sending audio and video. Over.
I know, but this is how little transgression it is.
Right.
That you were telling me, you're like, everyone's listening. I'm listening to them. You're already a guy who's often listening to them. I have my headphones in every time. I don't care at all. I don't listen to the spiel ever. I heard it twice. And I was like, oh, I can just
I usually
listen to my music.
But
you're a guy who's like, I'm gotta listen every time. And then you're like, you know what? Fuck them, dude.
Well, I want to know
Fuck
what
'em.
their spin on it is. You know what I mean? Like, cause sometimes
you want to hear their take on
like,
it?
cause Virgin Airlines has they got the nice, they have the purple light, and they have like a really good video. Like they have like a little.
But that's what I'm saying. You're a connoisseur of the different ways they do it.
They have like a little black kid with an afro, but then an adult black man rapping.
Who does
with
that?
his voice? The
Virgin does that?
Yeah, it's pretty sick. He's like wearing sunglasses, but he's like rapping in like a deep voice.
What? The steward eye were doing this?
No, it's a video. They have
they play a video.
Really high production value video
That they play?
before
as they motion stuff and then they play
Yeah,
the video?
the screen is your safety tutorial. And maybe there's a stewardess doing like a little seatbelt
like
dance.
showing how to take down the whatever the fucking
like-
thing is. Yeah.
You know, the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Well, that's what it is now. Is like somebody is on the speaker, and then it's just every stewardess, steward, flight attendant. Why are we saying
Steward.
this? Every flight attendant.
Steward is nice.
When you said steward eye, I was like, wait a second. We don't call it that anymore.
No, we're having fun.
I was like, we never called it that.
No, but stewardess, I don't know.
But
It's-
steward eye
well,
just
it's like
confused
it's
me.
like some people, I have female actor friends who want to be called actors. They don't want to be called actresses. But then some don't care.
Sure, yeah.
So
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
just,
Yeah.
fuck gender.
But steward just confused the fuck out of me. Steward eye.
Steward eye. Yeah, I was just having a little fun with
No, it was fun. I didn't mean to ruin the fun, dude.
No,
I just was trying.
the fun is gone.
My brain was like, what is that word? Honestly, it was a moment of stupidity on my part.
No, but
I
don't,
was like, I've
don't
never
blame
heard- have
yourself
I ever
for
heard
me.
that word?
No, you're fine. Come on.
Dude, see, you're not transgressive.
I'm very transgressive.
You
spicy as hell.
attacked me and took it back immediately, dude.
I'm not taking it back.
You're taking it back. Like, actually, it's not your fault at all. I was ruining your fun a little bit.
You could have rolled with it, but that's okay. But you're also being true to yourself, and I can't really follow you for that.
You know what? And keep going with your story.
Also, no,
so you're on the
no,
FaceTime.
no, I'm gonna stay right here.
Well, I wanted to hear the rest of the story.
I think you can be transgressive and, a little lenient. I don't think transgressiveness implies like hard-headedness necessarily.
Yeah. What's the definition of transgressive?
I think,
To be honest, we're using the word a lot, and I'm not sure if I fully.
well, it
grasp
means to walk against. I think it means you're being a little countercultural,
Okay.
a little spicy,
a little rebellion.
a little rebellious.
Yeah.
And so I think a true revolutionary does not apologize and does not mince words. But I think you can kind of have like a big tent policy with your
Yeah,
revolution.
Yeah.
Because, I think if we're talking about like, communism, etc. I think if you're a little bit too solipsistic and a little bit too close-minded.
We're not talking about those
Okay,
things.
okay, sure.
We're talking about you on FaceTime.
Okay, so
on a plane.
I'm on the flight.
We went from FaceTime on a plane to be like a true revolutionary. What are you talking about?
Well, we're talking about transgressiveness, and then you asked the definition, so we're going to get into it.
Get to what happened on this plane. So you're being transgressive. You're being a true revolutionary on FaceTime.
And now people are starting to catch wind that I'm on.
People are starting to be like, wow, this guy's revolutionary.
yeah.
Yeah.
They're like putting their fists in the air.
Yeah.
It was pretty sick.
Should we make a flag for this guy?
Yeah, hell yeah. It's I'm trying to think of what the flag would be, but it's like the phone with the line through it, but then that with a line through it.
It's a 1-to-1 recreation of you on the FaceTime.
Yeah.
Being like this.
Yeah,
what it is.
it's like a really.
And your glasses are like really drawn wrong.
It's more of like it's more of like a crest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
It's a crest. Yeah.
it's a crest. Yeah.
It's a seal.
It's a seal.
Yeah.
There's so much a man can tell you,
Why
so
he's-
much he can say.
That's not even how
Life remains.
what are these voices? That's not even how he sounds.
No, yes no, he goes falsetto a little bit. Okay, so I'm on the flight. We're on FaceTime.
Yeah.
The flight starts to taxi. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah.
We literally take off.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I'm gonna stay on.
Yeah.
We're now in the air.
I like all the check-ins you do with yourself.
I'm gonna stay on. And we were talking, blah, blah. And I'm shooting out the window with the phone. And I'm like, we're in the air above Los Angeles. And I still am getting a connection. It's not to a satellite. It's to some cell tower to which I'm within range.
Yeah.
And then I lose the signal. And because we like go outside like the city limits or whatever, or
Yeah.
like over the outside of the densely populated area. And I'm like, I'm going to stay on. And it reconnects.
Ooh.
So when you're in the sky, we're now above Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It shit is small.
Yeah.
You can get a little bit of a signal.
Yeah. So do you think airplane mode doesn't affect the plane? It's just really to have everyone not be on FaceTime, obnoxious and annoying.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, honestly, it's a really good question because they're really pretty thorough about it.
They're really adamant about it. They say, I feel like they straight up say, like, if you don't put it on airplane mode, it could affect the flight, could affect the frequencies or something.
And I bet earlier on, because it's radio.
Yeah.
But I feel like now it seems like the data protocol is pretty
Yeah.
well accounted for.
Maybe it's like it could happen if everyone's is off airplane mode. But if I bet you every flight has like 10 people not on airplane
Yeah,
mode.
I don't know. I mean, it is. I think they are using radio.
Yeah.
And all this shit is just a frequency going through the air. So I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
in theory, if there's enough signals, I don't know.
I'm
Maybe.
asking you because you are an expert on planes.
I know, yeah. I honestly should know more about this topic.
Why?
Well, because I studied computer science. I know some fundamental principles, but I don't know what's up with the planes.
Yeah. You studied computer science?
Yeah.
So you know how to like code and
I can code.
you can code?
Mm-hmm.
How does that work? What code languages do you know?
I know Python, C, C++.
Were you a learn to code guy? Would you tell people that disparagingly?
What do you mean?
Do you remember that?
Like tell people learn to code?
Yeah. Remember that?
No. Oh, it's like people in the comments like read theory. It's like a blanket statement of just condescending to someone's intelligence.
Condescending to like people who are like drive trucks and shit, like learn to code.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that actually.
Yeah, it's stupid.
No, I think automate. It's a real issue. I mean, we need to reevaluate the trucking at some point.
Yeah,
but replacing truckers with robots seems inhumane.
Seems crazy. I think they should replace everything and then just give us money.
Yeah. So that's what is that? That's
Isn't that inevitably where it's going though?
That's a term. There's a talking about communism again. There's a slice of leftists who believe in this thing called like fully automated luxury communism.
Okay.
So it's not like a communism where everybody's working in the fields and kind of contributing to the centralized government. It's a kind of communism where nobody's working.
Yeah.
The robots are just generating capital for the state, and then everyone is living in peace and harmony.
Yeah.
That's not where the money's going to go.
Sure.
It's going to go to no matter how you do it, if everybody's, I think we need a certain amount of like worker solidarity, you know?
Yeah. Well, I just think that on a very simple, plain level, like jobs are going to be replaced. Like a lot of jobs are going to be replaced. Like already, like it's tough. It's tough. It's tough out there.
I think the steward eye is going to be the last to go, though.
The steward eye is going to be the last to go. But what I'm saying is, like, I think that for all jobs that get replaced, there's going to be so much work that gets replaced that you're going to have to implement some sort of universal income. And then I think you should be able to also make money if you can. So there could be people with more money.
I don't know what that's going to look like.
But there's going to have to be...
but we
unless people are just going to start, like, fully... Everyone's going to die. Everyone's going to start starving out.
Could be that. It could be that too. I mean, look, the thing is that we know...
Well, that's going to get violent.
There's enough money. There's enough food. So we could have everybody just getting sent HelloFresh on the government dime.
Yeah.
You get your little pre-chopped red onion.
Yeah.
Your little, chicken breast. They give you a little hammer.
See, I don't like that. I don't want any of that.
What?
Because you got it's America, so you got to still have that slice of freedom in it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, sure.
It's gotta be freedomatized.
So you just want money, and then you.
It's got to be like the government gives you an allowance of money,
right?
And you can spend it however you want.
Well,
so there will still be people like just spending on the worst thing ever, but there'll be some people who are like, I'm gonna pay my rent and food with this.
Okay,
and then save a little bit.
I mean, I support like food stamps programs in general, and I think people should be trusted to spend the money.
Yeah.
How they see fit.
Yeah.
I guess I agree with that.
Yeah.
No, I think it's a little dystopian. To be clear, I think it is a little dystopian to be like, today everyone in America is eating duck l'orange.
Even if it's a delicious meal.
Even if it's a delicious
what if I
meal?
don't want fucking duck l'orange?
Yeah,
dude?
it's true. I don't want the duck l'orange.
I want duck l'orange, dude. It's a pasta day for me, dude. It's Sunday, bro. It's Sunday sauce. I want some sauce. Yeah.
Very nice.
But
I love that, by the way. A nice jumbo water. Yeah, honestly.
Oh yeah. This is even my glass, dude. This became my glass.
It's in your house. It's your glass.
Well, it's my roommate's ex's glass.
Nice.
So it befallen to me.
Royalty.
Because he does, That's a beautiful thing about you got to get a roommate who is recently.
Wait, your roommate's ex gifted it to him?
No.
Or
It's just her.
they
It's
just
just her
left it
glass that
here?
she left.
Okay, nice.
But I understand. Like I wouldn't want to be using my ex's glass.
For sure.
But why get rid of a beautiful industrial sized glass?
No, so that's what I'm saying. It's yours now.
So this has become like I just drink out of this every day, dude.
Oh, I love that. Yeah. I stole a shirt from my friend Sadie, and now whenever I wear it, I feel a little guilty, but also a little cool. I'm like,
Has she asked for it back?
no, she lives in fucking Hawaii or something.
Oh, so then who gives a fuck?
That's what I'm saying.
My thing is if you don't okay, so last night my girlfriend was returning a sweater to a friend of ours, right? And
I'm totally with you so far.
she forgot. So me and her leave,
Okay.
and then for Fernando was there too, the one whose glass this is. Our friend, he lives right there.
You're really setting the
He's
stage.
giving a lot of details.
Okay, this is the street here, and then across the
There's
street,
a street right there.
and then across the street, kind of a row of cars, and
Yeah.
then crazy more buildings.
My landlord was checking out the trash a second ago. Anyway,
Oh, that was your landlord.
yeah, it's my landlord.
Okay.
Landlord / super. He's combined all into one.
Good. Okay, I respect
I don't like that. I don't like it though. You think that's interesting and you like it and you don't like it.
Okay.
Because I want my
Why?
I
Why is
want
that?
my landlord issues separate from my super issues.
That's fair. It's maybe
So now
too
my
much.
landlord comes in, fixes things, and I there's two separate hatreds you need to have, and they're different kind of hatreds.
Jeez, it's all hate with you, huh?
It's not hate. It's just like your landlord is gonna be kind of shitty. It's rare you have a good landlord. Sometimes you
You're
can have
right.
one. It
No,
happens.
To me that's the issue. It's getting the landlord to stink on the super. And you want to have a frank conversation about maybe the cleanliness of a zone
Yeah.
or an infrastructural issue, and then suddenly you're talking to the guy with whom you owe rent. It's a little bit.
Yeah.
It's a little too much.
And also you can be like if it's separate, if there needs to be a separation of church and state, of super and landlord.
Which one is church? Which one is state?
State is landlord, church is super.
Oh, I
sure.
feel like it's the opposite.
No.
I feel like the church is the landlord because it's this harsh God you'll never understand, just hitting you with lightning when you least expect it.
I guess that makes sense. See, my view is more like the church. I've been to a church that's chill. Sometimes churches can be alright.
Whereas states, okay.
Where
I
the
see.
state is always the state is kind of a known quantity every time, and it always sucks.
Yeah, I guess the
But
Catholic
a super could be fucking terrible, or a super could be like, you'd be like, well, this guy actually shows
the
up.
Catholic Church at large is pretty fucked. But your local churches.
But I grew up Lutheran, so I know the cool one. I knew the chill Christians.
You grew up Lutheran.
Yeah. There's chill Christians out there. Lutherans are so chill. Lutherans did it right, dude, because the Lutheran religion, Martin Luther,
Right.
that was born out of him being like, what the fuck are these Catholics
what
doing?
the-
Literally, he's like, the Catholics are misinterpreting the Bible. He literally is like, yo, the Bible's more chill than this.
Is that right?
I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Was that's in the 95 Theses?
He has the Martin Luther. I think Martin Luther had a different translation of some of the things in the Bible, and so the Catholic Church fucking hated him,
That's awesome.
and then he started Lutheranism. Martin
that
Luther,
I mean that
Lutheranism.
makes sense because I guess I've never really looked into that because I know that it was like that's because it was like the first Protestant movement.
Yeah.
So I know there's a little bit like can we loosen the collar a little bit?
Yeah.
But I didn't know his argument was like the text is wrong.
I think that's what it is.
That's
I
sick.
could be wrong.
So he like what was it like? He's reading like it's not even Latin. What is that language? Aramaic
I don't know.
or something?
I don't know.
Because Jesus was speaking a different language than people know. about.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was speaking in tongues, dude.
yeah.
He was like Shangadar. He was speaking Simlish, dude.
Yeah.
Jesus was speaking Simlish.
Garblar.
Garblar. They're like, what the? Let's just say what we wanted this to be.
To be clear, I was just replaying in my head the MP3 that I have of your bit of you going Garblar, Flar Gar.
Dude, I think Jesus was speaking in Simlish, dude. And then everyone's like, let's just decide what he's saying. I argue with my mom about that all the time. With the Bible?
About the word of Christ?
Yeah, because she's always like, the Bible is the word of God. But I'm like,
Right.
but dudes wrote it. Like a bunch of guys wrote it. So
Well,
even
yeah.
if God exists and he was telling them what to write, They are still men of a time who are like, yeah, no. We're not gonna write that down.
I really want to read the whole Bible and the Quran.
Well, just
and my life is not heading towards me doing that.
Well. Let me ask why. Is it just so that when people bring up religious stuff, you could be like, I did the research? Because my mom always goes,
I mean,
you
it's
need
good
to read the Bible. That's what she says.
Well, they're pretty famous, and like whether you agree with it or not, they do.
They're pretty famous.
Yeah,
not that. They're pretty famous.
They're
books.
pretty famous. Like, it's like
maybe the most famous book.
It's like when someone doesn't know who Taylor Swift is, I'm like, you don't need to listen to her whole discography, but she is a pretty influential American.
I know, but you're proving my point. Then I'm like, you don't need to know the whole Bible. You just know you need to know it exists in a couple stories.
But it exists in a context where
you need to know the hits. Like Taylor Swift, if you don't know her hit songs, it's a little weird.
Yeah. But in this context, the hits could be like the passage about justifying slavery or whatever. Like
you
people,
think that's a hit? This
no,
guy thinks that's a hit.
Yeah,
This is a
right,
good
right.
thing, dude.
No,
what
like
the fuck? Dude?
But I'm saying it's like a notable thing that people argue about, and very few people have actually read it. It's good to know the primary source.
No, but that's always my point, and honestly, I think it would help my mom and religious people, because I'm not against. I don't think Christianity is bad. I think Catholicism's fucked. I think that people create sects of religions that are oppressive and crazy. My mom in the I've met gay pastors in Lutheran churches and stuff.
For sure.
Lutherans are open-minded. Pastors have wives. They're not doing this weird fucking.
I mean,
you swear your life to God.
You're
and
making
become
good.
a weirdo.
You're making good points, but I do love that you're like, I'm not against religion in general. For example, my particular slice is extremely based.
No.
You're like,
I'm saying Catholicism.
Lutheranism happens to be chill as hell.
No, but there's Lutheranism. There's other isms.
So let's get into
There's
it.
other bullshit Protestant.
You know what my family is?
What?
Quaker.
What's that?
Quakerism.
Oh yeah, that's Christianity.
It is technically
Quaker
under
Christian?
it's under the umbrella of Christianity.
And what do you guys do?
But Lutheranism was the first Protestant Reformation.
They're the original cool guys.
They're the original cool guys.
Yeah.
There were several subsequent movements.
Posers.
No.
There were subsequent posers.
No.
There were people ripping off the shit.
No, it's like honing a blade.
Yeah.
You were the original 80 grit. Or 80 grit's a little bit extreme. No, I guess if you're really shaping the steel.
Yeah.
80 grit and then 120 grit and then 220, 320.
Yeah.
Pretty soon,
I
you
barely
really
know what you're talking
it's
about.
hyper Protestantism. We're a point
Yeah.
where it's basically secular. It's encroaching on Buddhists.
Yeah.
There's not even a priest. There's not even a pastor.
Okay.
You're sitting in silence, and it's a pure one-to-one relationship with God.
Yeah.
I am not the most religious person,
Sure.
so it's more of just kind of a meditation for me at this point.
Sure.
But it is kind of a cool idea where there's no robes. The walls are white.
Yeah.
There's no bullshit ceremony.
Yeah.
It's like you're sitting in silence, and the key philosophy is like there's that of God in everybody. So
Okay.
there's no like relative like you need this conduit who's diddling kids.
Yeah.
etc.
So it's just like everyone's God. We treat everyone nice.
yeah, basically.
But that's what I'm saying. That's good. That's a good thing.
That's cool.
I'm
so
saying
relative to Lutheranism, you guys look a little crackpotatious.
Well, we had to do it first.
Right.
We're like, listen, let's not get too crazy because the
Sure.
Catholics will kill us. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
I don't want to get eaten by a lion.
You're dipping your foot in the pool.
Yeah. They're like, we still gotta have.
We're doing a cannonball.
They go. Listen, our priests can fuck, and they're called pastors now. They can fuck. It doesn't. Who gives a fuck, dude? Let them do whatever they want.
Right. That's good. It blow off some steam.
Yeah, it's good, dude. That's psychotic. That whole concept.
You got it's like letting a dog run around the block. You got to get that pastor outside shaking off.
Yeah.
Some
Also,
of the,
it doesn't say anything in the Bible about like you should never ever fuck.
Why are we so surprised that these dudes are just like sitting reading texts? Have you seen like the little houses that priests are in like next to the church?
No.
It's like they leave the church. They're like, and that's my time, folks. I'm gonna give my time back to the room.
It's crazy.
And then they go back, and then they go, and then they're in like a little stone, like the Truly in Italy, like these a little stone hut. And then they're just in there, and they can't.
Yeah, they're just in there being like, "Oh, I wish I could fuck. Oh, I need to fuck.
Like,
I'm so full of cum." They're like coming out of their ears.
Give a priest a Rumspringa.
Yeah.
Let them go fucking.
Well, that's the thing. They all did.
Let them go to a gay club and go fucking crazy.
No, but they all. There's a lot of focus on the molestation of boys, as there should be, because that's terrible.
Nice. Yes, dude. We're really getting into it. We're really getting out.
But
yeah.
There's priests also just like fucking women when they're not supposed to.
Well, yeah, that's also bad.
But no, that's not bad. No, I'm not saying. No, I'm saying there are priests having.
Oh, you mean breaking the rules, having
consensual sex with women.
Oh yeah, that's tight.
And just not telling people, right? You know what I'm saying?
Or consensual sex.
So I'm like, why have this rule?
With men would be fine as well.
Whoever you want. I don't give a fuck.
Is that a thing though? That's like a big thing.
Yeah, there's a. Well, I mean, it's.
I guess it's all.
It's TV shows, but there's TV shows about the Vatican and shit back in the day. And the Pope was fucking. Everyone's fucking because they just.
Wait, okay. I thought
when you have ultimate power, you just break the rules, and you're like everyone else follow them.
I thought for a second your only source was Fleabag.
No,
these priests are out here having sex with this rich British lady.
Oh, is that what's happening in the show?
Well, season 2 of Fleabag, there's like a hot priest, and
oh wow,
they're like flirting with each other the whole season.
I've never watched, dude. I gotta watch.
It
Fleabag,
rocks, dude.
Dude, I've had multiple
close
female friends tell me to watch Fleabag.
One more time, gross.
No, close female friends.
I thought you said gross female friends.
Gross female friends.
I swear to God, I was like, Jake, what the hell?
What the hell? Actually, honestly, all of them are attractive women. So.
Yeah, you do kind of have a.
I don't know if that makes it better.
It's a little
Maybe
bit
that makes it better for you that it's all hot ladies telling me to watch the show, dude. It can't be. I can't have a gross friend. I can't have a
hang on.
friend.
We're conflating two different things. Gross.
How do you know gross is pejorative?
Gross and hot aren't. Gross is pejorative.
Not to me.
Well, gross and hot are not opposites. To be clear,
they're not.
You can be hot and gross.
Okay.
And you can be, homely or perhaps even an uggo.
So you're
very clean, or very neat.
So uggo is better than gross. To you, from what you're setting up, it is.
Yeah, that's a good question.
Set that up.
Would you rather be hot and gross or clean and uggo?
Hot and gross. Everyone would rather be hot and gross. Gross and what? What's the gross part?
Like stinky.
Yeah, hot and gross. You can solve that. You can just shower.
No, but then you're not hot and gross.
Also, hot and gross, that happens all the time, dude.
I'd probably rather.
There's been a few.
I'd probably rather be uggo and clean, honestly.
There's been a.
I mean, you can't change. You can't change clean versus gross.
You can change.
I mean, that's the opposite. You can't. You can. Yeah. No, I'm like. Yeah,
we're talking about a physically pristine human being.
But in a moment, right?
Yeah.
Because in reality, we're both on the spectrum of both of these. You know what I mean? Somewhere.
Oh yeah. We lean one way or the other.
We are where we are. The viewers are sizing up.
The viewers deciding right now.
He's that percent uggo, that percent.
The
gross.
moment we brought this up, they're like judging what.
Yeah,
they
exactly.
Like. Sure.
But we'll just get past that.
That's why the video's there. I want people to determine.
What we're talking about is you teleport, whether it's a day in somebody's life or your entire life, and your permanent state in this other place.
Yeah.
Is you're either 100% gross, 100% hot.
Yeah.
Or. Oh. Is that a half hour already?
That's a half hour, yeah.
Wow.
We hit a
nice.
half hour.
Wait.
Finish your thought, though.
You're either 100% gross, 100% hot, or you're 100% uggo, 100% clean. And which one of those states in that state is more desirable?
And we'll answer right after the break, dude.
Manscaped.
See you guys in a second.
You need Manscaped. Right, and you're treating your life. I mean, you can customize your shit.
What's happening now is that a lot of people just they say, like they ascribe video game lingo to real world shit, and it's a thing. It's just a thing then. Like looks maxing is like,
right.
It's like video game terms, dude.
Right, and I think in a video game, what? Like, because you're like. I'm not a big gamer.
That's just like in a video game, like you might be like
you're maxing your stats.
You have a build that you're going for
right,
in a lot of games. Like you're doing a strength build, you're doing a dexterity build.
Like in RuneScape.
So it's like yeah.
My friend would be like a strength pure. So he would have like really low defense and attack. Like
exactly.
His strength would be crazy.
So these guys are looks maxing. They're trying to max out their looks.
Right, which I get. Like, look, in real life, you want to look as good as possible.
Yeah.
In theory, you want to eat as well as possible.
Sure.
But I think it's good to improve your shit as hard as you can, but this like hyper optimized mentality. Then when somebody it's kind of designed to like.
Are you talking about everyone like actually believing and doing it?
Yeah. It's
Oh well, yeah. Well, the looks people calling it looks maxing are people making fun of it. Anyone who's like actually like saying I'm looks maxing and they actually are,
okay,
they're out of their fucking minds.
I mean, I literally just threw out a couple shirts because I'm like, I look like doo-doo in these shirts.
Sure.
So I guess that's looks maxing.
Yeah, you're technically looks maxing. Yeah.
I'm doing a little bit of looks maxing.
Yeah. You gotta max.
And that's
you gotta
reasonable.
looks max
That's
a little bit.
reasonable.
Everyone should be looks maxing, but you shouldn't be mewing, dude.
Mewing. What is that like?
You know what mewing is?
That's like.
No, mewing is
That's
like
this thing.
mewing is the thing that they make. Mewing, there's a thing that they made. Do you know what I'm talking about?
It's like you work out
Yes,
your jaw.
yeah. You chew on this thing, but I think it's called mewing, chewing on it.
Yeah.
To make your jaw look like Robert Pattinson's.
Yeah, I mean.
No, you shouldn't be doing that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Don't do that.
I'm not gonna do that.
If you do that, I won't speak to you anymore.
I won't. I'm not gonna do that.
Anybody who does that in real life and I find out, I'm not talking.
Yeah, right. Well, we all have our little rules.
All right. Well, we were talking about uggos, dude.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't want to play into this uggo.
All right, fuck it. So what do you want to bring up? So during the break.
No. Let's finish that. Well, yeah. Okay.
Okay, let's finish it.
Let's just finish it.
What's the? I don't even know what we're doing. You were just like creating a greater context for like what do you want to be, uggo and clean or hot and gross?
I think it feels good to be clean.
Yeah, it does feel good to be clean.
All right, let's move on.
But I would rather be hot and gross.
I think that's cooler. I think it's cooler to be just like
because that would be looks maxing.
Right, exactly.
You gotta looks max. It's not smell max.
I think it's cooler to be kind of like waxy and like your hair's a little oily, but you're like I don't give a fuck.
But it's too ill defined because then we're talking about hot, and I think hot. What is hot? I don't think people.
Yeah, right. Hot
people,
is
like
an
hot.
Hot's an essence.
Also, hot is like
like Adrian Brody has like people can
like he's not hot. I don't think he's hot, but people want to fuck him, and he's attractive.
No, he's hot because people want to fuck him.
But see, this is where it breaks down, dude. And this is why we shouldn't even get into it, dude. It's too technical.
Okay.
People keep it too simple, dude. They go, oh, what's her name? Margaret Qualley? Is that her name?
Margaret, yeah, she's one of them, yeah.
She's not hot. I'm really attracted to her. I find her attractive. I wouldn't describe her as hot. Oh, she's beautiful.
Okay, no. Hot is. Okay,
I want to have sex with her.
Okay, right.
But she's not hot.
Okay,
she's not like a.
No, okay.
To me, hot's a pejorative.
Whoa.
It's been
dude,
so misused,
dude. You are so
It's like
wrong.
the word Nazi, dude.
It's good that
it's like the word Nazi. People call people Nazis so crazily that you're like, all right, I don't know.
It's good you're starting to do guests on this podcast because you're making no sense.
I'm making perfect sense, dude. I'm making perfect sense.
Look, I love a good analogy to Nazism as like an extreme.
Yeah.
You are completely making no sense.
Dude, I've seen people label things as hot and as a Nazi in the same incredulous way. In the same, just like, what are you talking about?
Okay, sure. People are imprecise with language.
Or communists. You can be communist.
Okay, let me Okay, have you heard of?
You were talking about whatever they call it. Well, we were talking about universal income.
UBI. Yeah.
If somebody was just like fucking communist, I'd be like, calm down. What are you doing?
Right. As would I.
I feel like some people see a nice ass, they go, she's hot. She's not. It's not hot.
Yes,
dude. Figure it out. Figure it out.
Okay.
Let's be more nuanced. Dude.
Okay, we're talking about subjectivity, right? Have you heard of the term is somebody being a 0 or 1 on the binary?
Yeah, of course.
So it's like 1 is you would fuck them,
and 0
is you would not,
and -1 is you would, but
to me that's basically equivalent. -1 is what?
-1 is you would, but maybe you shouldn't. Or maybe
okay, that's cool. The absolute value. Okay, right.
Yeah.
To me, saying someone's hot is saying to me they're a 1. They light my fire. They're hot to me.
Okay, but
they're making me get hot and bothered.
But here's the problem:
right.
is that that word doesn't get used that way. People say hot in a all-encompassing, this is the rule of law kind of a way.
So they're treating it as like not subjective.
It's not. Yeah, it isn't subjective. I think the way most people talk about it, it's not subjective.
Well, there's a really good on The Office when they're
like Margaret Qualley to me.
Wait, was it Jennifer Garner? Who was or was it
Oh yeah, they're talking about if she's hot or not. Yeah.
Was it Jennifer Garner or was it
No, it's not. No, it's not Jennifer Gardner. It's the woman who looks like Jennifer Gardner.
I know
the woman who looks like kind of bizarro Jennifer
Gardner.
No. If we're being honest.
No, I think it was Jennifer Garner.
No, it's not Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Gardner is hot automatically, and in the show that bit wouldn't have worked. It's not Jennifer Gardner. It's the woman in the Crying Game.
Did you ever look something up?
It's the woman in the Crying Game.
I actually do want to know this.
I'll be my own Jamie.
Jamie.
Jakey, can you look that up?
Jakey, that's so cute.
Dude, I'm when I look shit up, I'm Jakey.
Jakey, help me, Jakey.
The Crying Game.
It's gonna be Jennifer Garner, dude. You're cooked.
No, it's not.
You're so cooked, dude. You're done in this town.
Is she in the Crying Game?
Let me see.
Or am I thinking of the? Oh, it's not.
You're done, dude.
Is it not the Crying Game?
Now you're looking up a movie. Look up. It's not Holly Hunter. It's fucking.
Oh, what she was just in that movie, The Hunt.
It's Jennifer Garner.
It's not Jennifer Gardner. Jennifer Gardner is Ben Affleck's ex, right? Fuck. What is?
We're editing this out, dude. I don't know.
Hilary Swank, you
Hilary
fucking
Swank.
piece of shit.
Oh.
Eat my fucking dick,
Oh.
you idiot.
Oh, okay.
You
That's fair.
fucking idiot, dude.
Okay.
And this is why I checked the levels, because I knew we would get this loud. You fucking dumbass, dude.
You're a dumbass.
Hilary
Fuck
Swank.
you.
Hilary Swank.
That's who it was?
Yeah.
You're calling her Bizarro Jennifer Garner?
She is. She's not ugly. She
Okay,
has,
so
she has a
anyway.
unique look to her.
So that
She has a look to her where she's attractive sometimes.
Okay, we're just gonna.
She's like, what's his fucking name? What's that guy's name? Who is the Joker now? And he was in that.
Joaquin Phoenix?
No.
Oh,
I guess
I know who you're
the
talking
Joker.
about.
Is his name Ben something?
No, I hate that guy.
But they're the same. They're the same prototype.
Wait, you mean the dude who brought his own head to the Met Gala?
Did he do that?
Fuck, the dude in Suicide
He's
Squad.
Irish.
Oh wait,
No, not Suicide Squad.
the
Dude,
dude. Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that other guy. I'm normally
Who?
pretty good with celebrity names. The
Well,
fucking
you're
guy.
well, not right now, dude. You're fucking up.
Fucking ass. The guy who is in the band with his brother, who's like a just total narcissist.
Oh, that guy sucks.
The guy who sucks.
That
Jared
guy-
Leto. Jared Leto.
That guy fucking sucks.
I don't like him.
That guy sucks. He's
Although
ugly.
I heard a song by his band
Yeah.
and it was good.
Yeah.
So I think he should stick to music.
Well, 30 Seconds to Mars was a famous band.
Yeah, that's what 30
before
Seconds
he
to
became
Mars.
an actor.
Yeah, they're better. They're
He became
better.
he became an. I knew about 30 Seconds to Mars way before he started acting.
That's cool.
Yeah, and they're pretty good.
Cool guy.
My brother liked that band a lot.
So anyway, you're completely full of shit.
no. Anyway, Barry Keoghan.
Okay, right.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Hilary Swank are the same tier, or like prototype human. Okay.
No.
They are.
No.
They are. They are.
No.
They're both
No.
weird, kind of weird looking, and some people will find it very attractive, and some people are like, that's gross to me.
What I'm saying is Barry Keoghan has more of a ravenous movement around him where women are acknowledging he's maybe not the most beautiful man, but he has a sexy quality that is undeniable.
Okay, so you're being mean to Hilary Swank, is what you're telling me.
I have a lot of respect for Hilary Swank. I think she's a great actress.
Okay, so I'm confused. You're getting mad at me for saying the Bizarro thing, but you're ultimately gonna shit on her more for her looks.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll be a...
This is fucked, dude.
Look, I think she's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
I don't think people are as inexplicably attracted to her as they are to Barry Keoghan. And that's how The Office got away with that pretty misogynist, but honestly pretty...
I don't
pretty
think...
my shit's not rolling at all. You fuck my levels. You're fucking me.
What's going on? You're not recording?
You cooked me, dude.
No, you are recording.
I'm muted or some shit.
You're
Look
not
at my
muted.
levels.
You're not muted,
I'm
dude.
screaming into the mic and my shit isn't even jiggling, dude.
Speak louder.
Dude, no. Look at me. I'm holding this to my face and I'm not even getting halfway. You absolutely played me, dude. Yo, you cooked my ass.
Oh, wait, let me...
Oh my god, I knew
Calm
it, dude.
down, dude.
Oh my god, dude. You're done in this town. You're absolutely done. I'm walking.
No, what happened? No, you're not holding it close enough to your fucking face.
No, dude. I'm holding it right in my mouth. Something changed, dude.
Talk to your mouth.
Something changed. Yeah, dude. Look, I'm really barking into it and I'm barely going halfway. Maybe it's not fully in there. Take it out and plug it back in. This is the thing that's true.
Okay, now you go, yeah.
Is that better?
Yeah, something weird happened.
See, dude? I'm telling you, dude. So we lost that whole half? That's probably our best half, honestly.
All right, we had technical difficulties.
We have technical problems.
We launched into this whole thing about uggos and hotties and.
Yeah, we really.
Anyway, what I was saying is
The
hot
government.
is more nuanced than what people say, dude.
Hot is more nuanced.
Okay?
I'm saying hot is subjective.
But that's not how people use it. People don't use hot as subjective.
But they should. Barry Keoghan is hot because he turns people on.
He's not hot. He's not a hot man.
No. You're saying he's not beautiful.
No. See, and this is the problem, dude. You're fucking all the language up, dude. Okay, let's go back. I brought up Margaret Qualley initially.
Okay.
As not hot. Okay.
Wait, was she the one in Napoleon?
I don't think so. I think that's a different white woman.
Because the one in Napoleon is hot.
Yeah, maybe. Margaret Qualley is more attractive than hot, is what I'm saying. I'm saying people are labeled hot, and hot is not that. You don't really want to be hot.
Okay, right.
Hot
I don't
is
think
unique and generic.
I don't think hot and beautiful are the same thing.
I think Margaret Qualley is a beautiful woman.
Right.
I'm much more attracted to her than like people who are like damn fucking hot. Like Sydney Sweeney is hot.
She is hot.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying, dude?
I do. Okay.
I'm not saying a hot woman isn't.
I feel like you're close to making
a hot woman is still hot. I would still want to fuck a hot woman, of course.
Oh my god, this is.
You know what I'm saying?
This okay. God. I feel like you're close to making a good point.
I'm making a great point, dude.
I think Barry Keoghan's a good example though. He's hot and
hot.
a little ugly.
He's not hot.
He's hot and ugly.
No, he's not.
Yes, he's hot because people want to drink his bathwater or whatever the fuck.
No, he's That's
the whole thing with Rat Boy Summer. It's like we can't understand it, but there's something about this fucked up little twerp that I really want to just sit on his face.
Yeah, but he's ugly though.
And says who that can't be hot also. I'm saying he's hot and ugly. That's the whole thing.
But that's kind of proving my point.
No, you can't just say that's proving my point.
That's proving my point.
All right, go ahead and think that.
Because hot is hot is just like a bullshit category. Who's really hot? Well, fucking what's his name? Who's that fucking guy in every fucking movie now?
Timothy Chalamet?
No, not Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The other guy.
Glenn Powell.
No, not Glenn Powell. God damn.
I'm right though.
This is what was happening before.
No, but now I'm thinking.
You should just instinctively know who I'm talking about, dude.
The guy who's in every movie?
The guy who's in the biker movie that fucking sucked a bag of dicks. I wanted to shoot somebody in the face. Tom Hardy's awesome, dude. And he's an attractive man. Dude. The fuck is his name? The other guy.
Dave Bautista.
Austin Butler, dude.
Oh, Austin Butler. Oh, you're right.
That guy
okay, that's
is
fair.
hot, right?
You're right.
He's the most boring motherfucker, boring looking motherfucker. He looks like a hot guy. That's hot.
Yeah, his eyes are a little close together.
And I'm saying we shouldn't be putting him in a category with someone who is truly attractive. That's what I'm saying, dude. He's boring, dude.
You're using hot to do too much.
Whatever, dude. It doesn't need to make sense to the world. It needs to make sense to me, dude. And that's really where it breaks down, dude.
So you're just a fucking So we have to pay fealty to your
No, I'm just saying what I'm saying is correct on some level.
Okay. I guess this is talking to myself.
It is talking to and you're not really even here.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
Dude, what the hell?
Yeah, dude, that's where we're
Anyway, but what we were talking about before, dude, I'm going to see if that's recoverable. We had a whole Jennifer Gardner thing going. We're really getting into it.
Yeah, I mean, half of it was just us trying to think of
Hilary Swank
versus
He
Jennifer
thought
Gardner.
Hilary Swank was Jennifer Gardner, dude. He thought Hilary Swank was Jennifer Gardner.
I did mix them up.
Fucking foolish, dude. I get why you mixed them up. I get it. It's like Martha Stewart.
I know their differences.
What the fuck is that other woman's name?
Martha Stewart, Paula Deen.
No, people mix them up, dude.
Wait, who do people mix?
Who's the interviewer?
Oh, jeez. Well, there's Diane Sawyer.
Yeah, I think it's Diane Sawyer.
But then there's also
Diane Sawyer's the little old lady.
Jesus Christ. There's Martha Stewart. There's
Doesn't matter, dude. Dead air. This sucks.
Jesus Christ. This.
Let's move on, dude. Tell me about Tom Hanks. You had a whole thing about Tom Hanks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna see a movie that he's in anymore. Probably.
Why?
Because
you don't want to see that movie where it's just one room the whole movie? Have you seen this?
What is that?
New Robert Zemeckis movie?
No.
It's like all CGI. It's like Tom Hanks. It's like Tom Hanks and Robin Wright are like married.
Robin Wright is good.
I love Robin Wright.
She's great.
So they it's like their entire life in one room, in one shot.
If it
So
rocks,
it's a
I'll see.
lot of CGI.
Okay, if
a lot
it
of
rocks-
young-looking CGI.
If it okay.
Like they de-age them, and then they're normal.
I'm
they're
a
old.
bit of I'm a The Irishman apologist. I love The Irishman.
I don't.
I think the CGI they did to make them look young was a
Yeah.
little silly.
It was pointless.
No, it wasn't pointless.
Yeah, it was pointless.
No, it had a feel. It was a little silly, but it worked.
I think the de-aging thing it didn't work.
I don't think it worked by itself, but I think it's forgivable in the context of a film.
I don't care. I like that movie. I watched that movie. The de-aging didn't work for me,
Right.
but the movie was good.
You would have had them to use a different actor to
Yes.
play the young
yes.
guy.
There's no dude. This whole
I think it's nice to see De Niro do the whole thing.
no. It's people don't.
He's too old. He's too rickety.
No, it's not. Well, yeah, he's too old. Okay, there's two things you need to do. If you're gonna do the de-aging,
Yeah.
you don't do a wide shot of him stomping out a guy, okay? Because he physically can't look like a 30-year-old guy or 20-year-old, however old he is.
You're fixating.
He was
on,
almost falling over trying to pretend to menacingly stop on a guy.
But my memory is just this character stomped out a guy.
My memory isn't. My memory is this old man almost fell down. That's my memory. That movie, there's a prominent image in my head, and it's that scene because it was because when he cut to the wide, I'm like, this is the problem. Martin Scorsese is too visionary of a director to be compromising on shots. So he's trying to have his cake and eat it too. He's like, I'm gonna do this crazy de-aging thing, and also we're gonna get away with these more cinematic shots. It's like, no,
Right.
you have to. If you have an old man doing an action scene that can't move right,
Right.
not everyone's Keanu Reeves. Keanu Reeves is getting kind of old, but he moves
can
well
still do it.
enough.
He can still do it.
But he can still do it.
He moves better than well enough. He's freaking ching ching ping ping.
And the newest John Wick, he's looking older. He pulled it off,
Okay,
but
sure.
in the next one, I'm a little worried about him.
Sure.
Because when he runs, you're like, this is an old man. When he gets up real slow and then starts running, he runs like an old man trying to make it look like he could still run.
Well, he's always run a little bit more side to side then. He's trying to get.
Has he?
No, he's not. I'm just talking out my ass.
You know how like when old men run and their shins are angled?
yeah.
That's how he runs.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is the de-aging thing. See, I got a whole thing about this de-aging thing. It's really bad. It's really bad. It's people. So it's not just like didn't work artistically.
Okay.
But it's ruining. I think it's gonna have long-term ruinous. I think it already is ruining.
I don't
the film
like
industry.
AI with actors. Obviously, using their likeness. I think that's all bullshit.
Yeah.
But I think he loves these old fucking guys.
Yeah.
He wanted to use them for the whole span of the movie.
Yeah.
And the movie is about. I love The Irishman because it's like, it's the first time that you see one of these guys survive.
Yeah.
And then the whole last hour of the movie is just him getting away with his crimes and then waiting for death.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I don't think that hits as hard if you're just watching a different actor and then it just feels like a biopic. It's just like this fucking story about this guy and his fantasy life versus you see him go through, like become like a worse father because he gives himself to this business. You're with De Niro the whole film.
I think you.
And he's a good enough actor that I can get over his physical,
I think I understand what you're saying, and I think I get what you're saying, and I think.
And we can cut there and then move on.
Listen, I think the overall theme of the movie rings true.
Right.
Okay. I think that it was a creative swing, and the de-aging didn't fully work, but it worked well enough to accomplish the message in the story.
Well enough.
Yeah. I'm not against you. I like that movie.
Well enough is.
I like that movie. People say that movie's too long. I go, that's the whole point.
Me too.
They go, that movie's exhausting. I go,
Yes.
yeah, his life was exhausting.
Can I say
his life was extremely exhausting.
I like Scorsese.
Yeah.
I've never seen Mean Streets.
Yeah.
I was really excited to watch it, like a couple weeks ago. I
Yeah.
put it on. 10 minutes in, I'm like, this needs an edit.
Well, yeah. Come on. I mean,
I'll watch it. I'll probably need to watch it in the morning when I'm like when I have the fresh new day energy.
I'm about to blaspheme right now.
Let's go.
Okay. I love Taxi Driver.
Yeah.
It's starting to be old. It's starting to feel old. I rewatched it recently. I was like, this movie is old. This is an old movie.
Well, it's a little.
I like it, but it's a little unfocused. Not intentionally. I don't
That's
think.
fair. I mean,
But I don't know. Honestly, I gotta watch it again.
people were
I
worried.
love that movie.
People were worried about the Joker like being like inflammatory and inciting violence.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like the original is even more likely to do so. It's just a little.
What, Taxi Driver?
I think so.
Taxi
yeah.
Driver is way more of a.
He's truly just.
Yeah.
He's he's more of a normal nuts guy.
When Joker was coming out and they were comparing it to Taxi Driver, I was like, oh, he must shoot a bunch of people. This must be like a real ultra violent, crazy movie. And then I watched it and I was like, Taxi Driver was way more of a like inspiring someone to do something awful.
It's more like King of Comedy, if anything.
It's a bad version of King of Comedy. I agree.
Yeah.
The Joker. Honestly, I've said this. Taxi Driver is a great movie, dude. I'm not trying to disparage Taxi Driver.
Okay.
It's incredible. Okay.
Now who's backpedaling?
But I was just saying.
You were ready to blast. You called yourself a blasphemer.
Anyway, King of Comedy.
Right.
King of Comedy, Robert De Niro is more the Joker in that movie than Arthur Fleck ever becomes the Joker in the fucking the first Joker movie. 100%.
That's true.
The way he
Well, it's because there's no joy behind his laugh.
the way
if we're talking about it as Arthur Fleck.
well, also the problem is he's not funny in the first movie. He's not funny at all.
Well, yeah, I love a Joker with like there, and then the
Every-
new,
every-
talk about Barry Keoghan, the new fucking Joker with
Yeah.
Barry Keoghan. His hair's all
Yeah,
patchy.
I didn't like it. I didn't like it.
And he's like, it's like don't make the Joker sexy. The Joker is hot. He's got the nice fucking suit. He's clicking his heels. He's like, "Jatata."
Yeah, he's got Riz. The Joker has Riz.
Everybody's creepy as hell.
The Joker needs Riz.
The Joker needs Riz.
Yeah, the Joker needs Riz.
And so the Riddler needs Riz.
I think
everyone's just an angry incel now. What the fuck?
I think the Barry Keoghan. I think the Riddler worked. I like the Riddler. Because,
Yeah,
but
the
the
Riddler was
Riddler's
cool.
a weirdo. The Riddler is weird as fuck, dude.
He's a weirdo.
He's a weird loser.
But I like
making riddles all day. He's a loser.
I like the Jim Carrey though, with the question marks and they're like,
yeah, but that's just Jim Carrey, dude.
that shit rocks.
Here's
though.
the thing: Jack Nicholson is being Jack Nicholson, but he's also being the Joker. Here's the thing: think of the two best Jokers: Jack Nicholson, Heath Ledger. What's the commonality? They're both super funny,
and they're charismatic.
they make
yeah,
you
exactly.
laugh out loud.
Yeah, they rock.
And you love them.
They rock.
Arthur Fleck, the whole time you're like, this guy's a pussy.
You pity
dude.
him.
This
Yeah,
guy sucks.
Yeah.
He's such a victim. He's such a loser, dude. Even when he comes out onto the talk show and he kisses the woman and he's dancing, you're like, fuck, he's gonna be the Joker.
I know.
2 seconds later, he's
rocks.
like, this is Iron
yeah,
Man.
I know. Yeah, it's true.
And you're like, ew, dude, fuck you. And then,
I know,
and then
have ya-
he shoots Murray, and you're like, Murray was more Joker than you are, dude.
yeah, chin up. Put on a happy face.
You're a bitch.
Yeah, Jesus Christ.
He
yeah.
was a little pussy. I hated him. I really didn't like it. Well, that's why the Joker 2. I saw Joker 2, bro. To me,
I'm excited to see it.
that
Is
movie
it-
made complete sense to me.
It's good.
It's not a good movie, but it's like people. Okay, I think the problem with the second movie,
I love Lady Gaga.
she's pretty good in it. The
Yeah.
acting's pretty good.
Tell me something, girl.
She does that. They do it. They do like a psychotic rendition. Of that.
I hear it's a
Nah,
musical.
That'd be cool.
No, that'd be
cool.
sick.
They don't.
Oh,
It is-
of
it is-
Shallow?
yeah,
That'd
yeah.
be cool.
No, it is a musical.
I'm excited.
It's a full
I'm
musical.
excited. I'm fully
I
excited.
think it's worth seeing. It's wild.
I'll
It's
see
worth
it.
seeing to be in the conversation. But here's the thing: that movie confirmed to me what I thought in the first one. I go, this guy's not really the Joker. This guy's just like a weird loser who's like trying to be something he's not.
I think they're playing with the canon. Like they're not trying to do like a Batman prequel or anything.
But what I'm saying is, I think a lot of people watched the first one and they were like, this is the Joker movie. He becomes the Joker at the end. And I always felt a hollow feeling of like, I feel like they didn't completely do it. I feel like he didn't become the Joker.
right.
And then in this movie, they're like, yeah, they're like confirming what I thought.
No, he's just more of like a domestic terrorist.
But then a lot of people are angry because they're like, he's the Joker. And I'm like, yeah, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that first movie, what I thought were flaws were intentional.
mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, well, I don't think the second movie is like great, but it does make the first one stronger thematically in my head.
Okay, fair.
But
I haven't seen it.
yeah, you can't weigh in.
That's what people love to hear on a podcast. Okay, that's fair.
Wait, what were we talking about before all this though? Oh, okay, de-aging and Tom Hanks. Okay.
yeah.
So what I want to say about de-aging
Yeah.
is they're fucked. Like I feel like people didn't think about the long-term implications of constantly de-aging motherfuckers.
Right.
Because now, like a movie like The Irishman, like I said, I think that they, to an extent, pulled off the theme. I like that movie,
Yeah.
but it would have been a great opportunity. And I feel like because of the de-aging, just like franchises don't do this anymore, and I think it's fucking them. They're like removing the idea of movie stars. Like people are like, oh, there's no more movie stars because the internet, and it's like no one's super famous anymore. And I'm like, no, you get them every once in a while. There just used to be more of them because instead of de-aging Luke Skywalker in what's that show called? The fucking Mandalorian. Luke Skywalker shows up, right? He's de-aged. Instead of de-aging him, he would have been an actor. And then everyone would have been like, this guy's just like Luke Skywalker. I fucking like this guy.
Oh, like a new guy.
Like, what you do is you take crazy famous IP, or Martin Scorsese, a famous director, you insert new talent into it.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
And the people are going for the name, or they're going for Star Wars, and they're like, oh, I fucking love this.
Interesting.
But
okay,
I
this is a
feel
good point. Yeah.
I feel like they...
Well, this is my issue with fucking Tom Hanks.
Yeah. Okay, now tell me about Tom
This
Hanks.
is my issue with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Is that...
He's a pedophile.
I'm sure. I'm sure that he is. No, allegedly, I am 100% sure he's a pedophile.
In a video game.
Sure, whatever. Whatever caveat you want to add it, tack onto the end of that. I am sure Tom Hanks is a pedophile.
You're sure he's a pedophile, and...
But that's not my real issue with it. my issue is he has been phenomenal in all these films. Catch Me If You Can, the one on the island, Wilson, you know what I mean?
Yeah, Catch Me If You Can, wildly overrated, I think.
Yeah, I actually think that should have been my first.
No, he's good in it, though. He's good
in it. I love Forrest Gump.
Yeah. Oh, great.
I love Forrest. I'll say it. I don't think it's overrated. I think it's.
I agree.
It's a great history lesson.
Perfectly rated.
Yeah.
Also, no one rates it that high. Everyone's just like, it's
Big.
I love it.
Big is great.
Big's great.
I like him eating the cornichons like a piece of corn.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's iconic.
Yeah.
Right.
He gets molested by an older woman. Great.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
a little playing with that nuance, kind of Fox News vibes.
Playing with that nuance. Not even playing with the nuance.
Right.
Just doing it.
Just doing it. Right. But he's been great in all these movies.
Yeah.
At a certain point, swap him the fuck out for somebody else.
Yeah.
What really did it for me?
Wow. So we kind of had the same argument right now.
Yeah. What did it for me was Mr. Rogers.
Okay.
Because when I was a kid, Mr. Rogers and Tom Hanks were both famous guys. They were both icons of my youth.
Yeah.
And now one is playing another.
Yeah.
You can't have a new old guy evoke this guy in this biopic.
You're losing me a little bit though.
It's like you're having one famous guy play another famous guy instead of having a no-name old guy really wow viewers by being like, wow, he really embodied Mr. Rogers, right? It's like casting Josh Peck to play Osama bin Laden. It's like he's already a famous guy and now he's just playing it, and I have to think. You're not going to convince me that Josh Peck is bin Laden.
I get what you're saying,
but you could get some other no-name guy to play bin Laden. It's like, wow, that was a good bin Laden.
Yeah, but then they would have needed they probably would have needed the main guy to be more famous.
In what? What are you talking about?
You're kind of losing me. I feel like this is the bad movie to pick.
I think it's a great movie to pick.
I feel like that movie was cast well.
No. Mr. Rogers.
Mr. Rogers is a huge thing, right? Mr. Rogers is a huge thing.
Right.
If there wasn't a star playing Mr. Rogers, no one would see that fucking movie. I didn't see that movie, and I almost saw it because Tom Hanks was Mr. Rogers, and I still didn't see it. If a known name was Mr. Rogers,
but you're the one. You're the one.
No one would see that movie.
You're the one. Think of how many old guys. There are probably great old guy actors.
But for what? So they could be in this movie
that have been pulling up to auditions ever since they were young with Tom Hanks, and Tom Hanks gets the role every fucking decade for like 80 years.
Sure.
Swap him out for a new old guy.
For a new old guy?
Somebody who's just been champing at the bit, who's been waiting in the wings.
Champing at the bit.
Champing at the bit,
you mean
dude.
chomping?
It's champing.
It's not chomping.
It is champing.
It's champing?
I don't know what it means, but that's what it is.
It's chomping at the bit.
It's champing at the bit.
There's no way it's champing at the bit.
Dude, we're not doing this.
I'm looking it up.
Dude, it's
champing at the bit.
It's champing, dude. It is champing.
Listen, I disagree with you I honestly disagree with you with the Tom Hanks thing. I was with you and now I'm against you. I understand what you're saying. You're being polite to this old man, but the old man's gonna die, dude. We need to hire new young guys, dude. New young guys, women. We need new movie stars.
Oh
new
that's the issue with Hollywood.
Okay?
We don't fetishize youth enough.
No, I'm not talking about children.
Yeah,
you fucking idiot.
Yeah, more young.
I'm talking about like 30.
No, I don't. No, I'm talking about. I'm not talking about children. I'm saying we're a youth obsessed society. I'm advocating
You're talking shit now, dude.
So what you wanted Dude, no, you're arguing
What do you
against
mean,
yourself.
youth-obsessed society?
No, dude. You fucking. Who's the guy, the handsome guy who was in everything?
Austin Butler.
You want Austin Butler to be De Niro in The Irishman, and I'm
No,
saying.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
That's what you're saying.
No,
You
I
want-
don't.
You want Timothy
I
Chalamet
want them
to be Bob Dylan, and I want a no-name to be Bob Dylan.
No, that's not what I'm saying at all, bro. You don't even know what the fuck I'm saying, dude. My problem is the reason why you're seeing movie stars like Austin Butler and Timothy Chalamet is because they don't create enough of them. So the movie stars they create have to also be fucking hot, right?
Yeah, I agree with that.
But they're
I agree with
focusing
that.
on hot and boring as fuck.
Yes.
Austin Butler is not a good actor. He's not. He's not good at. He's not a good actor. He's not a great actor.
Chalamet
is a good actor.
He's good in certain roles,
He
but
overreaches
But in
sometimes.
Dune,
Willy Wonka, he wasn't.
he
good,
didn't
dude.
quite have it.
He was not good in Willy Wonka.
Because Willy Wonka, come on.
Nah.
Talk about the Joker.
Talk about weirdo, yeah.
Yes,
100%.
You want Willy Wonka to be a little extra.
You want him to have Riz.
And he was just a little bit like, ain't that thing? Like he's trying to be cute. He's trying to be sexy.
yes.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder is a psycho in that movie,
And he's
you want to
awesome.
fuck him. And he's got Riz, dude. He's got crazy Riz.
Get out.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's
you
like,
want
he
him to
gets
be
all
your
mad.
dad,
Yeah,
dude. You like
right.
him, yeah.
He's
Yeah, yeah.
awesome.
You need toxic Riz.
And that's why I like Barry Keoghan.
Barry Keoghan. Okay, Barry Keoghan.
Because he's
but
a
he's what
little
I'm
bit
talking
weird
about.
looking, but he seems to have some range.
And he's what I'm talking about, though. He is a great actor. He's an incredible actor.
That's what I'm saying.
He's one of the best actors of his generation.
Nice.
Okay, and we need more guys like that, or women like that. We need more people
Right.
who are given an opportunity, who are really good,
Right.
and there's an executive being like, yeah, but nobody wants to fuck him. Look at his face. And somebody goes, it's Star Wars. They're gonna whatever we put out. Well, now Star Wars people hate it, but you know what I'm saying.
They fumbled it.
It's
so
Lord of the
bad.
Rings. It's the new whatever. It's the new IP. But now IP's getting fucked. But you know why IP's getting
Well, yeah.
fucked,
I mean,
dude?
now. I mean,
Because
yeah.
it's fucking. It's all whatever. It doesn't matter. Anyway, it's not.
But
chomping
it's
at the
also
bit.
because they're not writing great.
It's chomping at the bit.
It's champing, dude.
Chomping at the bit.
No. Obviously,
Chomping at the bit.
look.
Oh, champing. Champing at the bit.
You're cooked, dude. You're cooked.
Champing.
You're cooked. You're done. You're absolutely done. You're done in this town.
We've all been champing at the bit to get started at the project. The team was. What does that mean though? Champing. Why is it champing?
Honestly, dude, go back to Westchester.
Whatever, dude. You thought Jennifer Gardner was Hilary Swank, dude. So we're even now, dude.
I mixed them up.
We're fucking even, dude.
I knew I wasn't sure though.
That's crazier.
Hilary. Okay, hang on. Hilary Swank was in Freedom Writers.
What isn't The Crying Game the movie where
I don't know The Crying Game. I don't know anything about it.
what's
And
the movie?
and as your guest, I'm asking you, don't speak about The Crying Game again.
What's
Because I have nothing to contribute.
what's the movie where Hilary Swank
I don't know and I don't care.
becomes a boy or dresses up like a boy or pretends to or
She's the man, Amanda Bynes.
no, it's not what it is.
She's the Amanda Bynes.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what movie it is. Anyway, what I'm saying is, I really don't like Austin Butler that much. I don't know what he's like as a person.
What do we do?
What do we do? Dude, again, that also annoyed me too.
Dude, as a comic, we're both comics. We both try to be as funny as
Yeah.
possible. I don't know if anything I ever contribute in this world will
Yeah.
be as good as
What do we do?
Here's the thing, though.
What do we do?
Wait, you might you might be turning me around on him though, because he is amazing at doing hilarious voice bits.
he was great in Dune.
I think he's good in Dune. Yeah.
He's great in
I
Dune.
think he's good in Dune. I think he's better than Chalamet in Dune.
And you need to have some hot guys.
I
You
don't
gotta have
mind
some
hot
hot
guys,
guys.
but also, but
I
did
grew
you see,
up.
Did
I
you
grew up
see-
with I'm a bald man.
Yeah.
I grew up with a bald dad.
Yeah,
We're both confident in our looks.
yeah,
But when you see a hot bullshit dude
yeah.
in some new movie, you're gonna have a little bit of like your arms folded, like who is this fucking guy?
You gotta, yeah.
But you gotta call him as you sees him, and there's some great hot guys out there.
yeah, but you need guys.
Colin Farrell, hot as shit, great actor. Give him some props.
No, but
Sexy as hell.
that's what you got to get. Okay, so Austin Butler. The problem with Austin Butler is, okay, Tom Hardy, Ryan Gosling, Colin Farrell.
Great actors.
These are all
Beautiful men, great
These
actors.
are all guys
Yes.
who women want to fuck.
Right.
Who women will be like, I'll see that movie because he's hot. And then dudes, boyfriends, whoever the fuck, dudes are like, I want to see that movie because he's really good at acting.
He
I
rocks.
like him a lot. Like Ryan Gosling.
I love that.
is
That's
so
your wait.
for
Okay,
the
I'm sorry.
boys, dude.
I love that women are like, I fuck him, and men are like, he's a really good actor. Like men are also superficial. They're looking at the ladies.
No, but there's the same thing. It's like
And it's the same thing
like
on the other side.
Margaret Qualley is a female. Is
She is a
the
female.
other side of the coin. No. But she's like.
Can you
she's
look
Colin
up?
Farrell. You know what I'm saying?
Can you look up Quali?
Why?
I don't know who the hell that is.
She's in.
Is she the one in Napoleon?
Did you see The Substance?
No, I want to see that.
It's
Oh,
so
she's the one
good.
in the Substance.
Yeah,
She's
yeah,
not the one in
okay,
Napoleon.
okay. Anyway, she's for the girls. You know what I'm saying?
But is
like
she great?
Women.
And you're saying she's a great actress?
I'm saying she's super hot. So the people who are stupid. The men who are dumb. I'm talking about like men who are dumb, women who are dumb. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, sure.
The dumb men who are just
Oh
like,
my
oh,
God.
pretty woman.
Yeah, right.
They're like, she's got a nice ass. They're
Right.
gonna see the movie, and their girlfriend is like, oh, she's a really talented actor.
Okay,
I
right,
like
right,
her.
right.
I identify with her.
Sure.
Right? Austin Butler is hot. So both dumb women, smart women, they're like, I'll look at that pretty face.
Right.
But then the guy with them, or just a guy who's single out there, he's like, that guy sucks at it. Why is this guy in the movie?
What has he sucked in?
He's horrible in that fucking
The motorcycle
the
movie?
motorcycle
But
movie.
isn't that movie bad?
The movie's not great.
So
But he
so
doesn't
you-
help.
So you
No,
need-
because Tom Hardy, and I forgive me, I don't know the
They scared of us.
woman in it who
They scared of us.
she's really good. They scared of us.
They scared of us.
We gotta get out of here. No, we don't.
No, we
They
don't.
scared of us.
They scared of us.
But here's the thing: Austin Butler does the same thing. He has a hilarious line in a trailer. But I watched that movie, right? Tom Hardy is doing a crazy voice. Austin Butler's like he chooses crazy voices all the time. Tom Hardy did a crazy
gets
voice.
away with
he
it.
was so good.
He gets away
He
with
was
it.
great in that movie. He's the highlight of the movie.
If you're
him,
gonna
him and
criticize-
the woman from dude, this whole podcast is us going. The person from
I know it's too much. Yeah.
she's from that murder show. With that Asian actor. Do you know what I'm
That
talking
murders-
about?
No, I don't.
It's two women killing Eve.
Oh, actually, I do know. Yeah, you're talking about.
The
Oh yeah.
yeah. She's in
Oh, and now I'm gonna be like, who are
the
those
killer.
people?
She's like the killer in it.
I
She's
know you're
Eve
talking-
or whatever.
Yeah,
the fuck.
yeah, Eve. Yeah.
Anyway, she's doing a really good like towny New York accent
Yeah,
or
she's
whatever
really-
they're
she's
from.
quite- she's
She's
quite
doing
good.
such a good old timey towny accent.
Sure.
And she's really good in the movie.
Right.
Everyone is firing on all cylinders while this movie is dog shit. Like the movie is not good, but every actor in there, Michael Shannon, every actor on screen
Michael
is
Shannon
crushing
rocks.
it. And then you got Austin Butler at the front of it, just going, yeah.
What do we do?
The newspaper said I was going
Yeah, exactly. That's classic hot guy.
20 miles, but I thought I was going 80.
That's classic bad hot actor.
Yeah, he's terrible. He just stares at his love interest. He goes into scenes and he just stares at his love interest like, yeah, you want to fuck me? And she's like, and the way she acts is like, you gotta do something else, man. This is
right.
Anyway, wow, this
No,
really
no,
became
that's
a
valid.
hate train on Austin Butler.
That's yeah.
I'm sorry.
I
Austin.
think
I'm
the-
sorry, Austin. You're a good
I
guy.
think. Are you saying? I think the critique needs to be like, this is a person who was in a movie that would have been great if their emptiness as an actor didn't ruin the bag,
yes. If he
didn't fumble the bag.
My point is that movie's got Tom Hardy. Pick a guy who's really good at acting to be the star, the Austin Butler role.
But Tom Hardy's good at acting, but he's they want somebody in their 20s.
But for what? That
I don't
movie
know.
sucked. It didn't make any money.
So then it's okay.
The
Well,
reviews are good for dude. What's going on? There keep being like good reviews for movies that are dog shit. Like that movie's got like an 89% or like an 80-something%.
and you don't want me to talk about capitalism.
All right. Well, that's the timer, dude. The camera might be off right now.
Okay, nice. Well, let's.
So we did it. We did an hour.
Are we wrapping?
We're wrapped, dude. Yeah.
We're done.
Well, you want to go more? You want to go another 20?
Always, dude.
What time is it?
No, let's kill it. We gotta go.
All right, yeah, we gotta go. All right, this is Simon Bloch. I never said his name, dude.
Oh yeah, we didn't do any of that.
He needs no introduction, dude. You saw he's a great guy. He's hilarious. You got any plugs, dude? I mean, no one listens to this, but plug.
Thank
away,
you for
dude.
being here. I guess me.
Dude, follow him on Simon Bloch.
Oh, the nighttime routine.
Nighttime routine, great show. I've done it. It's really fun.
Really fun.
One of the most fun shows in New York, I would say.
One of the best house bands in fucking
When's
town.
the next one?
Next one is November 15th.
November 15th.
At the Gutter.
The Gutter.
8:30 actually.
8:30. Ooh, earlier.
Because the band is gonna play first.
Get there early, see the band. It's very good. Yeah. Thank you for being on.
Brother, thank you.
I love you, my man.
I love you, buddy.
I love you guys, and I'll see you next week.
J-A